Imagine a bustling city with towering temples, grand palaces, and bustling markets. Welcome to ancient Babylon. Let's find out what life was like back then. What was Babylon? 36 situated in the region of Mesopotamia in modern-day Iraq. Babylon was one of the most powerful cities of the ancient world. It was known for its magnificent hanging gardens, one of the ancient world's 7 wonders, and the first known written code of laws called the Code of Hammurabi. Babylon was ruled by a series of powerful kings, including Hammurabi, who reigned from 1792 to 1750 BC, and Nebuchadnezzar II, who is said to have built the Hanging Gardens. Number 2. Architecture and urban life. 1 minute. Babylon was a grand walled city with monumental gates, including the famous Ishtar Gate, adorned with colorful glazed bricks. At the center of the city stood ziggurats, step temples that served as the focal point of spiritual and civic life. The streets of Babylon were well organized, although the city's layout was not rigidly planned. Homes were typically made of mud bricks and featured courtyards and thick walls for protection against the scorching sun and occasional floods. The river Euphrates flowed right through the city, splitting it into 2 parts. Canals and bridges were crucial for transportation and irrigation. Along the riverbanks, public spaces such as marketplaces and temples dotted the landscape, offering places for people to gather and trade goods or seek spiritual solace. 3. Law and order. The Code of 45 SEC Babylon was one of the first cities to develop a written legal system. The Code of Hammurabi, which was carved into stone, still is for all to see. This comprehensive set of laws covered a wide range of topics, including property, trade, marriage, slavery, and crime. The code established a strict legal framework that enforced justice, but it also reflected the social hierarchy of the time. One of the most well-known aspects of the Code of Hammurabi is the principle of an eye for an eye, which originated here. This meant that if someone committed a crime, they would be punished in a way that was proportional to the harm they had caused. For example, if a person was injured, the perpetrator would receive the same injury. However, it's important to note that the punishments were often more severe for lower classes. Daily life of citizens. 1 minute. Life in Babylon was diverse depending on your occupation and social status. Farmers made up the majority of the population, and they grew crops such as wheat, barley, and vegetables. Priests played a vital role in religious ceremonies and were responsible for maintaining the temples. Merchants and craftsmen traded goods and provided services, while scribes were highly regarded for their ability to read and write. Men and women wore long garments made from wool and flax. Men often wore turbans on their heads, while women adorned themselves with jewelry and cosmetics. Food staples included bread, beer, onions, dates, and lentils. Goat meat was a popular protein source. Family was central to Babylonian society, and marriages were often arranged. Women could own property and had the right to initiate a divorce. Dowries were common and typically consisted of money or goods given to the husband's family. 5. Science, math, and writing. The Babylonians made significant contributions to science, mathematics, and writing. They invented the world's first known system of cuneiform writing, which used wedge-shaped marks impressed into clay tablets. This system was used for recording taxes, tracking trade, enforcing laws, and even telling stories. The Babylonians were also early astronomers, and they tracked the movements of planets and other celestial bodies. Their observations led to the creation of lunar calendars and an understanding of constellations. In mathematics, the Babylonians developed a base 60 number system, which may have originated from their sexagesimal system. This system is the origin of modern-day 60 minutes and 360 degrees in a circle. They kept detailed records on clay tablets, which helped them keep track of agricultural data, economic transactions, and other essential information. 6. Religion and beliefs. 45 SEC religion played a significant role in the lives of the Babylonians. They believed in a pantheon of gods and goddesses who controlled various aspects of nature and human affairs. The Babylonians built magnificent temples, called ziggurats, to honor their deities, such as the god Marduk, who was the patron deity of Babylon. These temples were seen as gateways between the gods and the human world. Religious rituals and sacrifices were common, and the priests held considerable power in society. The epic poem, the Epic of Gilgamesh, reflects Babylonian beliefs and myths, which explored themes of mortality and the afterlife. 7. Legacy of Babylon. 36th legacy of Babylon is multifaceted. Its contributions to law, language, science, architecture, and religion had a profound impact on subsequent civilizations. The very word Babylon has become synonymous with grandeur and wealth, but also corruption and decadence. Many elements of modern civilization, from our legal systems to astronomical knowledge and mathematical calculations, can trace their roots back to this ancient empire. We hope you enjoyed this journey through time. Don't forget to stay tuned for more exciting historical tales. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious.